Good afternoon, guys, and well, another day at the farm. We did actually quite a bit while working through the farm, so it is a nice. We do have quite a bit of work to do today. So as you can see, we've got the fertilizers ready, but we do need to go. I don't know why I set this up. The solar. Oh no, I do. So we need to go and sow some more fields. It's supposed to be quite a dry day, so hopefully, as you see, that field's ready. So we're gonna head. Oh, I've gone the wrong way again. 15 was done, I believe. Did we do that yesterday? Let's just have a look. I think we did. Hang on. Have we not sown onto this field yet? I thought we did. Hang on. So I think I may have made a mistake somewhere. Maybe we didn't then. I actually thought we did. No, we haven't. Okay, cool. So we have got quite a bit of work to do. We haven't done any sowing yet, so we've got 10, 15 and 14 to do. 30 is the meadow. So I'm going to start in the corner. I should really go shut that gate, but who cares, we'll leave it for now. We are in debt, as you see as well, with some of the equipment we did have to pay for. But hopefully we can then, once we start making the money, we'll be alright, but there's still a good couple of days away. So I'm hoping maybe we can get another loan. If not, then we'll have to change it and put something else. Maybe give ourselves a bit of extra money, a bit of pocket money. Because I always feel that you would have more money than 25 grand when you first start. So let's start this field. It is already been fertilised. We don't need to fertilise it again, I don't think. We could do, but I don't think we need to. There's the area that we didn't bother touching. We've actually made this quite a good sized field now without having to do too much to it. Just going to try and make sure I get to the corners here. Oh yeah, I missed that area yesterday with the fertiliser. But yeah, so hopefully today will be a good day. We'll be able to get some work done. Obviously we have turned down the time. This gives us the opportunity to get everything done that we need to be done today. But yeah, hopefully you're all well. You can see what we've done already, so it's a nice. It's actually quite a nice sized field with the area that we have taken out. The areas that we didn't bother working, that we didn't open up the whole of field 10. We've gone up to the public footpath, which is the dotted line. So I'm just hoping we're going to have enough seed to be able to sow all the fields that we need to do as well, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Let's make sure we get. Oh, almost overdid that corner there. That would have been annoying. Do need to go shut this gate actually, so I'm going to do that in a moment. Actually, I'll do that now. Leave that running for a second. I know you shouldn't, but oh well. Yeah, we'll just shut the gate. We'll carry on. So yeah, hopefully you're all well. It's been a little while since I've done any other streams, so maybe today I'll try and get some more streams online. hopefully have a chat with you guys a little bit more about what's to come throughout the year of the channel. I am aiming to get to the 150 subscriber mark, so if you can help me do that, I would appreciate it. Just drop a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. I'm just gonna get everything ready today. As you can see, it's getting a bit foggy, so I'm just going to put the lights on. Even though we're the only people on the field, just to be safe than sorry. I always overlap a little bit too much. That's the only issue I have been finding recently. I don't really get the position right of the overlap, so that's maybe something I can improve on as time goes on throughout this series. But we are working pretty well at the moment on this early mid-spring morning on the west coast. It's only a short stream to start today as well. I do want to now allow myself time to work on some other projects that I am going to try and put on the channel over the next couple of weeks. As we go up this hill, it does struggle in this hill, that's the only thing I have found. But it does happen. Not all tractors are suitable for every area, so. I know most people would just drive up and down in lines, but for me I just prefer just to be driving and getting the field done. Obviously if I miss areas then that's down to me, whereas I know if you do it up and down lines I get bored of that, to be honest. So you'll see me often change halfway through with what I'm doing for work. It's like, I prefer to do it so I know what I've done. So it's just like there, I've just done a complete U-turn just to get this area done, this front area. Because the weather, oh I missed it, look at that, straight away. As soon as I said I'd miss an area, I think I just did. I generally, yeah I did, I can see it. Not massive, but it's still an area that I shouldn't have missed. So it forces back around. With the fog or mist, whatever it is, I don't know what you'd call it, depending on the weather. Getting heavier and heavier, it's getting harder and harder to see the areas that we have done as well. So let's just twist this back and continue. So yeah, hopefully you're all well, like I did say. I'm going to leave that little section, it's not too bad. They've got areas around it, so not too bad at all. We've already done 13% of the sowing machine's seed hold. It's not the biggest either, that's the only thing. Let's get the forces back and carry on. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. It'd be interesting to see on that picture of the map how much we've done so far. Let's have a quick look. Where are we? Where are we? Oh yeah, we're up here. Yeah, so look, you can see the edge, and we've not even done half of it, not even a quarter of the field yet. Well, maybe just over a quarter. But we're doing alright, that's the main thing. If we keep it steady, we won't make so many mistakes. I've said that already and I've already made one, so I just got to just keep the tractor steady. Keep it all in line, and then hopefully it will be a better day. Let's try it. Hoping that's still overlapping. Look like it. Yeah, it's cool. What we're gonna do is do one more. I'm gonna go and open up that section a little bit more. I just feel it's a bit too tight going around it. So I'm gonna do a line, another line or so, going from the edge of this, because trying to turn around, we've not got a lot of space to do so. So what I'll do is I'll go to the right and spin it around. So I'll turn that off for a second. Hopefully get this lined up about there. I just want to try and get this area a little bit more, give us a little bit more space to turn around and so on and so forth. Yeah, that should do it. That should give us plenty of space now. What I'll do is I'll just carry on going around it now. In this heavy fog. I know I just missed a little section there, but it's not too bad. It's still workable, as long as it's not huge areas, and I'm not too bothered. If it's like little squares or little blocks of stuff that we're missing, then obviously I will get a bit frustrated, but if it's minor, we can get away with it. That's a little bit better, I can actually see where I'm going a little bit more. Fine. We'll have another look at that map picture in a moment and see how much we've got. We still can't even see the other side of the field with this heavy fog, so it's getting quite bad. But the work still needs to be done. We've been doing it for just over an hour now as well, so these early starts here on the west coast aren't really suiting us, but we need to get the field done. I'm just going over little bits, and then we can now really smash out this curved area. Hopefully the fog will start to lift soon. Just gonna turn time up a little bit actually, back to 15 I think. So we've got minus £1,000, well minus nearly £1,500, but that will probably end up being a lot worse because obviously we still need to buy seed. So maybe I'll get another loan out. I don't really like using the loans too much because obviously we've still got to pay that back. So we could really be in trouble with the loans. just have a look. Now I've done that section. How much have we done so far? And look at the difference. You see it already. We are really beginning to power through the field. Oh, I don't know, cut this bit a bit too tight, but we'll try it. We got it to work, don't worry. So yeah, hopefully we can continue working away at a good rate of speed. Hopefully you guys will enjoy watching it just as much as I am. Really enjoying this series, getting it recorded, and obviously going live with it helps. I can't really sit here, I don't have the patience to sit here for hours recording it all and trying to edit the best bits or time-lapsing it. I'd rather do it for what it is and how long it does really take. And time-lapsing it for me wouldn't be an option. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more space this time because last time was a bit tight, so excuse me. As long as we keep the speed up, well, the consistency up, we'll be alright. I know most people would turn it off, go back, but you know, great demand for wood chips. We could buy a chainsaw actually, but I do want to put in some money to the game though. I do want to really help ourselves out a little bit. There is certain things that I'd like to do on this farm, but it's quite hard at the moment with the minus money. Do you know what? We can't even put anything in. Maybe if I sell something. What's been connected? Alright, the Vario we need. We could sell the Vario. Yeah. Let's sell that. And then hopefully we'll have some money left. And maybe we can get some better equipment at some point. Maybe get a new tractor for cheaper to replace the Vario. So that covers our debt for a little while. That will also help us with staff wages as well. So welcome to the stream, guys. Do appreciate you joining us this afternoon on the West Coast. So we've now started sowing for the season. Still a couple of days left, but we do need to start really piling through the work now because got summer coming, which isn't going to help us at all. Money wise it will, but still need to put in some more crops. So I do want to change the seed at some point. I want to put maybe could actually put sugarcane in if we needed to, but it's all dependent on what you guys want. At the moment this is wheat, I believe. But we'll maybe have to sort that out at some point, decide what we're putting on each field. Do. So yeah, if you have any questions or you have any suggestions about how I could maybe become a better farmer, let me know in the chat. I will try and respond as best as I can. So we've done quite a bit of this field now already, which is pretty good, because that was my issue before, is how long these fields are going to take to sow or seed, whatever. So hopefully we can continue. Bear with me. Right. Controller in charge before we get a warning notification that it's going to die, or it has died.
Like. Don't forget to smash that like button. We aim for 5 per stream. Sub. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button or go here and subscribe URL. So I've just set up cruise control while we continue working away. I don't really use the brakes anyway when I'm sowing, because obviously the power, you don't actually use that much tractor power. It's just doing like the bare minimum speed. These mirrors are absolutely useless. They do not help us one bit, but we're doing alright. We've done quite a bit of the field. We'll have another look in a moment at the what's left of the field to work. I'm going to go a little bit further on this time and then spin it like that, and we'll stick to, I might as well carry on going this way. But yeah, so we're doing alright time wise. It's what, 10 to 11 and we've nearly done this field, so this should be done by lunchtime, and then we can take this over to we'll probably hit 15 next. I think that's the one we need to work. Yeah, I'm going to cut that one a bit tighter than I would normally, but oh well. I will look at 15. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more.
Cheers, Nightbot. Nightbot doing its thing as always. Random comments been put in. But yeah, like I said before guys, if you are enjoying the series, make sure you do drop a like. It will help me out massively. To let me know what you guys want to see on the channel.
We've only got this triangle to do. And we've done another field. This totally sown. I don't know if I can fertilise it again, because I know my settings it's only the one. I wonder if I can do it the second time, if it'll make a difference. But we'll have a look.
Did you know we have a Facebook page? Click here, www.facebook.com.tricks.
But yeah, so hopefully we can... I don't think the other fields will take so long, because I don't think they're so covered with so many hills, so it should be alright. I'm going to turn the lights off now. So we've used 3 litres of fuel since I mentioned it earlier on. It's not bad at all. I thought we'd go through it a lot more. I'm going to disable the cruise control now, just so we can get this little section done a little bit quicker. Manually controlling the throttle and accelerator and stuff. Isn't a lot.
If you wish to donate, you can here, www.streamlabs.com.tricks.
Cheers, Nightbot. You can shut up for a little while now. Is that field done now? Looks like it. Alright, so we'll fold this up and we'll go over and have a look at 15, I think. Now 15, we have to go around the outside of it. There's no cars that come down here. This is our private road, so I don't really need to look, to be honest. What can this plant? What's that? Granola, soybeans, grass. I just want to make sure I choose the right one. Yeah, let's do soybeans. Is it safe to pull out? Yeah, cool. But yeah, so we will be doing mowing as well at some point. So we're gonna have grass to cut. This is one of the most awkward fields because of the layout of it. So I'm going to try and get the worker to do it for us. That is my plan. I'm going to start him off maybe. From the top end around here. Just to see if he'll do it. Nope. We'll leave him to do it for now, and we'll go see if we can actually fertilise again. I don't think we can because of my settings, but we could actually go and cut some grass at some point as well. But we won't for now. I'm gonna just see if we can go and fertilise again. I'm not sure if we can or not, but I'm gonna try it. Just gonna set it up about here. Oh no, we can. Cool. Like I said before, I'm not too worried about it being absolutely spot on or perfect. I just want to get some of the ground fertilised to hopefully increase the the amount of crop that we will get. But you never know. I always feel that it's just more work to do, but we've got plenty of time to do it. So we've got the worker doing field 15 for us. And then we can head over and see what he's done in a little while. Excuse me. Just making really light work of this, which is what I wanted. Didn't want it to be struggling, and it's doing exactly what I wanted. So you can see the difference between the areas of fertilised ground and none. The darker is what we fertilised, as I said before, and the lighter colour is obviously areas that we haven't touched yet. The only good thing is with a fertiliser is you can actually, with the width of the fertiliser, you can see what you need to cover. And I'll still mess it up, I always do. So I misjudge it slightly. I didn't realise how high I had that up actually. Nearly that high, I just want it so it looks, there you go, just touching the ground maybe. That's a lot better. So like I said before, we're just going to continue working around the farm. It's only a short stream today, by the way, guys. Just so we can get certain things in place for the next one. I'm going to try and start doing 2 streams a day, Monday to Thursday, but obviously depends on work and other commitments. So let's just continue working our way around the field, trying to avoid any collisions as well. Which is always fun. So yeah, like I said, going to continue working around, seeing what needs to be done. So we've done about, what, half the field already with the fertiliser? Maybe just under halfway. Big shout out to the Vigilante of England for that tip yesterday in yesterday's stream about the fertiliser or fertilisation. I always forget the techniques for it, but you reminded me yesterday, so I appreciate that. We'll go check on the worker in a moment as well, make sure they're alright with the sowing. I was going to try and get some more of this field done. Let's have a look at how well we're doing. I'm going to cheat because most of it's been fertilised already. So I'm going to just go do this section that I missed previously. Because obviously I've set my settings are slightly different.
I believe it's around here. We'll do round here anyway, and hopefully this is the area that we missed previously. I think it might have been this section. Let's check that we're doing the right area. Yeah, we're cool. So fill 10. Oh. It's done. We can take this back to the farm. Excuse me. Won't need it again now, so I'm gonna drop that off there. And then this in here. Like so. Turn off the beacon lights, and I'm going to park this, because we don't need it for a little while, in here. And we'll go see how the work is doing. Oh my god, they missed loads already. Although that could work, but not all of that space needs to be left. That could actually work pretty well, to be fair. He's done a better job than I expected, to be fair. I can't deny that. He's actually gone through probably more than I expected him to, so as always, I'm going to save it. Eventually it will save. We've only got a couple of fields left. 15, which is being done at the moment. And then we've got to head over to 14, which I don't think we've done any work on, so I'm just going to jump out of view. Sorry, mate. I want to have a quick wander down to 14, if I can remember how to get that, which is down the bottom here. I believe. Yeah, we can cut through the bush here. Like so. This isn't ours. And 14's got no work done to it by the looks of it. But what I'm thinking with 14 is we can just sow it. It's cultivated. It just needs to be treated. Actually, do you know what? Yeah, we'll leave that as it is for now. And obviously if we need to change it, we can do. He's going to have an issue here. No, he's not. Cool. Anyway guys, I do appreciate you spending a little bit of time watching this episode today. I'm going to resave it so I know where I'm at for next time. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. And until next time, I'll see you all very soon.